Are you looking for the perfect teapot? I've put together a buyer's guide to help you find just that. Now, functionality is the first thing. Does the lid fit well? Do the handle and knob stay cool to touch? And does it pour without dripping? As you can see, I have 4 different teapots here, 2 metal and 2 glass. The lid fits securely on all of them, and even though the spouts include long, tubular and just a shaped lip, they all pour without leaving a drip. You'll have to take my assurances that the handle and lid are cool to the touch. Now let's look at cast iron and ceramic teapots. Apart from the water that I've spilt on the cast iron teapot when I was filling it, it forms a small drip on the spout but doesn't actually dribble. The 2 ceramic teapots, on the other hand, have excellent fitting lids, but they do tend to dribble just a little bit, as you can see here on the white one, and also you'll notice on the red one. If you're buying a teapot where test pouring is impractical, check the lid closes firmly, then have a look at the spout thickness. Ceramic style teapots often have a thicker spout, signalling they have the potential. You also need to consider whether you want to brew loose leaf tea or just tea bags. If it's the latter, then an infuser isn't important. But if you're making loose leaf tea, the infuser is critical. Personally, I have found that the stainless steel infusers work best, as water can flow through the whole infuser, not just through the bottom. They're easy to clean as well as unbreakable. Stainless steel infusers come in both mesh or perforated metal. Let's talk about the teapot material. A glass teapot allows you to see the colour of your tea, but can get cold quickly and is more fragile than other materials. On the plus side, they tend to be inexpensive. Stainless steel teapots, on the other hand, are indestructible. Buy one and have it for the rest of your life. They're versatile and modern, but not the cheapest. Some stainless steel teapots have a double-wall thermal lining and keep your tea warm for up to an hour. While not cheap, they are a bespoke item that will last a lifetime even with daily use. Cast iron teapots are available in many different designs and colours and will keep your tea warmer than glass or standard stainless steel as long as you heat them first. They're eye-catching and indestructible, but heavy, so not great for arthritic hands. Ceramic teapots are the middle-of-the-road option. They can break at some point, but they don't cost the earth and often come in many different colours and styles. Now to the question of size. If you don't want a large teapot collection, then size really does matter. For example, consider that most of the time it's just you making a cup or 2 for yourself, so a small teapot will be fine. But what if you want to include someone else in your tea ritual? Now your teapot simply isn't big enough. Teapots are often sold by their capacity, not the number of cups they'll make, so it's good to remember that a standard cup is around 200 mils, although household mugs often hold up to 300 or more. One option is to use a tea-for-one mug for yourself and have a larger teapot for gatherings, from a 600ml 2-cupper right up to the 10-cup 2-litre granddaddy of them all. Finally, I'd like to put a caveat on all this marvellous advice. If you find a teapot that you love madly and want badly, then buy it. Sometimes form and function just aren't as important as visual delight.